Greetings and welcome to a Try Me video. I rarely try out new games, but when I do, this is how it looks. Today we're taking a look at Star Citizen. I have just got access to it and this video is literally my first 30 minutes into the game, exploring the hangar, the player ship from the inside and outside. Free fly in the open space in one of the two available maps, menus, settings, keybinds and a lot more, plus personal observations, opinions and so on. Stay around and laugh at my silly accent, enjoy the video, and if you decide I deserve it, reward me with a like, subscription and share it with your friends. And here we go, launching the game for the very first time, Star Citizen pre-alpha. According to what I've received, I must say in the very beginning my huge thanks to Hyperspace Trucker. That's the most popular name that I know him with. He's been following my Star Wars The Old Republic streams for a very long time, and today is March 8th, Sunday afternoon, he made me a gift. One of the starter packs, pledge, and another gift in terms of in-game money, or whatever they are called. I'm just beginning the game, so please forgive me. Those of you who might be more experienced than me, you might laugh at my noobness from time to time. This will be a raw video. I don't know how long it will be. I have absolutely no idea if the game will run, how it will run. You know my hardware. If you don't know, in the video description down below there will be a link to where you can find my full hardware description. So far it seems a lot slower than expected, but it is not running on my SSD because I have only 30 gigabytes of space available. And I'm definitely not going to delete Star Wars The Old Republic to test Star Citizen. I have been awaiting the game for a very long time and I'm very eager to test it. Okay, I guess I'm inside. FPS is 38. That is a very weird sound. And we've got an option menu where my FPS is again 34. I don't know why, but let's take a look. We have options menu, game settings, graphics, audio, control options and key binding. Detail enough according to the titles. Let's see. Cinematic cameras. Why no? Let's put a yes. Contextual dialogue subtitles. Yes, I'm not a native English speaking and I always prefer to have subtitles running regardless of how good I think I understand and speak the language. Cockpit audio subtitles. This might be breaking the immersion, but I'm still going to use it. Flight lead PIP. Picture in picture? Reticle probably? Well, let's turn it on and see what the hell it is. Vibration, hell yeah. Graphics, the most fun part. Resolution, obviously this is the native resolution for my monitor and anything else will be a huge compromise. I don't want to make compromises and I don't want to compromise anything. Full screen, do I have a borderless? No. Okay, so it's at the moment at least no screen. Quality. Very high is the maximum because this is grayed out. What do we have available? High, low, and that's it. Let's use it on very high as it was set by default. Audio, well, everything on 100% seems okay for now. Control options, mouse. Oh crap, that's way too many controls available that I will definitely not play around with. Press to minimize. What would be the other one? Gamepad? I do not own a gamepad. I don't own a joystick either. Wow. How damn many joysticks do I have available? So these are all the controls available in version settings. master sensitivity, and that's it. The last one is key binding. Lovely layout, I have to say. Of course, I have no clue what the hell is happening. Advanced control customization. Exit seat, a lot of keys available. Flight general, flight view, flight movement, flight targeting, flight weapons. Wow, it is very detailed. Flight defensive, flight radar, holy crap, flight HUD. That's everything I have. Shitloads of profiles. No, export, reset to default, gamepad preset CIG1, second preset. There is a default joystick, G940, I guess. Default preset. Default preset image. The next one is, of course, for the gamepad, if I'm using one, and then we have the joystick. This was the option menu. Arena Commander and its exit game is all I have available. What do we have in Arena Commander? Welcome to Arena Commander. Choose below to connect with other pilots or battle drone opponents. Exit sim. I definitely don't want to play versus other people, since I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Hone your skills versus cutting edge drone programs. How about this one? Drone sim main menu. Set your mission parameters and get fighting pilot. Free flight. One Doom Swarm. This is, I guess, the map. Classic race. Oh, cool. I'm gonna try free flight at first. What is this now? This is my ship. It is included with the pledge program. Formerly part of Kellar's Run, Terranis system is one of the more notorious and dangerous places in the known systems. The vast fields of asteroids offer plenty of hiding places for assassins and bushwhackers. Dying Star. Pyro system didn't get its name by accident. The central star is in the middle of the prolonged nova phase, burning out the planets in the system. While dangerous, it is a morbid kind of beauty. Formerly part of the Kellar's Run, it reminds me of Gesso Run. Terranis system is one of the more notorious and dangerous places in the known system. That vast fields of asteroids offer plenty of hiding places. Okay, that's the same. So I do have, I do have only 2 available destinations. It doesn't say what the hell this is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of a background, and this one would be the mode. So this is the map and this is the mode. And what else do I have except for launch? Let's see, launching. Dying Star free flight. Original systems. Very simple loading screen, I must say. There is nothing here, no text, no tips. Usually every game gives tips during the loading screens, but hey, it's pre-alpha. There is plenty of things to be added on a later date. Right? Sure. There is no indicator as far as I can see that things are being loaded. There is no percentage. There is something flashing here in the bottom left corner.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries.
Wow.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Why is everything locked on about 30-36 FPS? Really? So I guess this is movement. This might be accelerate.
Collision alert. Front.
Ha! No thanks. Let's not collide with whatever is in front. Another collision alert. And we have the same options, except that I can go back to the hangar now. Are you sure that you want to go back to your hangar? Obviously, there is nothing to see except for the cockpit on the free flight. And maybe a little bit of space surrounding. It does look beautiful though, that's absolutely out of the question. I'm just a little bit worried if I'm alone in the space and I have 30-35 FPS. The lowest I noticed was 32, so it's healthy above the 24 bare minimum to play any game. However, when we have PvP battle, something huge and massive, what the hell is going to happen then? Back into the hangar. Let's check again the options. What do we have on key binding? Everything is about the flying process. Unfortunately, for some reason the scrolling is not available, at least for the moment. Free look mode. I really wish that there would be a lot more detailed options available in the graphics menu. Probably a lot more also available in the game settings in the future. Holding shift is apparently run. If I look down, hey, I can see my shoes, and this is how jump looks like. I cannot jump over this apparently. God knows what kind of a suit I'm wearing. It feels very heavy and very clunky. Oh, okay. Up to the second floor we go? Holy crap. I feel like 10-12 years ago watching Doom 3 for the first time. Man, that game looked so nice and detailed. Of course, looking at it with the eyes from the 2003. Now, what do we have? Do we have something here? Actually, no. Walking around does feel real. Unfortunately, most of you probably know, I'm not a huge fan of FPS, and I would love to learn if there is a third-person perspective here somewhere. And for the moment, I don't really see a point walking around the hangar. The elevator is coming. It seems to be absolutely the same, kind of a mirror room. And I'm very eager to see what happens when I jump and fall. Oh, come on, let me fall. That's not very realistic now. Come on, let's make a deal. Let me jump down. Okay, you don't wanna let me jump down? I'll try to be creative then. Damn, so close. It looks like it's an invisible wall. This must be a bug. This texture, I think, is not supposed to flicker like this. little bit of sprint. There is absolutely no user interface, no HUD, nothing. At least in this mode. Oh, there we go. They didn't want to kill me, really. I have not found settings for anti-aliasing or any sort of other kinds of edge being smoothed out. Let's go down. AGS interface. I would love to understand what is this text, especially the little things with the red and green. Getting out and getting in. It just seemed to activate it automatically when I enter and exit. There is no button to press, at least for now. And yet again, I seem to be unable to jump. Even though it's a platform, not a real elevator, so there is no roof on top. This must be my ship. My first ship. Danger. Wow. Alright. Wow. Very slick, very realistic animation. I think there is a little bit of shadow missing and there is way too much glide here. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. This is the cockpit. Caution! Haha! Spring-loaded seat. Adjust only when occupied. Interesting. Am I going to sleep? Yes, I am. In a very small confined space. Just like a real astronaut. And was that it? Alright, enough break. The suit I'm wearing is very detailed as well. They haven't given me an option yet to pick anything regarding my character. I'm guessing it's not available in the game yet. And what else do I have left except to sit in the cockpit? Oh hell yeah. With the arrows on the keyboard I seem to be able to move these, but not with any other key. Exit sim, spectrum match, drone sim. This would be it for now, a very short and not very informative first look at the game, but I don't think you guys would be expecting something else at the moment. I'm just about to start learning the game, reading a lot on the first on the official website. I'm gonna join the chat. There is quite an active, at least it was active when I joined it earlier today, IRC chat. You can find it on the official website. There is plenty of information, official and unofficial, regarding the game and its development. The guys at RSI seems to be doing a very serious job about informing their pledgers and their trustworthy fans. Holy crap, the vent looks very realistic. Oh, can I exit? Whoa! Alright, another room. Unfortunately, it seems to be all that I have access to at the moment. I love lights that appear for no reason in a very weird place. So what the hell is this supposed to be now? First of all, it looks old. Why is everything rusty and old in my hangar? (40, 47 FPS? Wow! In a very small closed area. Yay! I shouldn't bitch about FPS. The game is way too far away from release date and nothing has been optimized yet. I don't know if it's the size of this room. I do have a feeling, however, that I'm a little too small. Maybe it's the camera point of view or something else. Maybe it's because everything is absolutely gigantic and ginormous. But I cannot escape the feeling that I'm actually crouching, which I don't think I am. If there is a crouch button, I haven't found it yet. The jump barely feels like a jump. There is an open pipe here. Why are these things laying around all over the hangar? They look like a med kit of some sort, but probably not. There is not a single window. Can I see what the hell is outside and where I am? The sprint deactivates itself immediately when I press side movement. So I guess I can only sprint when I'm looking forward and heading forward. That's kind of a realistic idea. Brings a little bit of realism into the game. Don't tell me I cannot jump over this. Oh, there we go. But I'm unable to jump to there. Self-land. I don't want to stretch it anymore. If you lasted so long to inspect the game together with me, await another video, shorter version, much shorter version probably, with a lot more information. But first, I need to read more. I've just downloaded and installed the game. It is about 20 to 21 gigabytes. I don't know exactly how much because I didn't check after I finished the download and install, but when I started the download process it told me that it's about 20.6 gigabytes, the finished game, when I finish installing it. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook. For my non-Star Wars activities, I invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel.